What is up, guys? It is Sam the Raid Man. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to take a look at all of our champions and talk about epics. First of all, I want to ask a question to you guys. What is the most impactful epic you've ever pulled in your account? A epic that you pulled and things actually changed. You're able to beat stuff either faster or just new stuff that you weren't able to beat in the past. For me, the answer is probably Seer. I think I was at a point where I could beat every dungeon up to level 20, which at that point in time, because I'm so old and I've been in the game for so long, that was the highest dungeons that there were. So I was able to beat everything. I just wasn't beating anything very fast. And Seer came in, and Seer was just able to help me beat everything super quickly. Start knocking down waves faster and optimizing my runs. And over a multiple years, she has saved me countless hours. I have no idea how many hours, but it's got to be in the hundreds at this point. Real quick, guys, get your free legendary LNRO by clicking the link in the description of this video right now. You also get 3 amazing epics in Fane, Ugo, and Tagore as you level up throughout the game. I have 4 simple steps for you today. Step 1, log out of Player and Play on your PC and uninstall it. Step 2, click on the link in the description of this video and register with a brand new email address. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your free legendary LNRO. Do not miss out on this chance to get a free legendary LNRO as well as 3 epics, so make sure to click on this link before it expires. The topic of today's video is the best epic for every dungeon in the game. We're not going to include the keeps because they're kind of niche and you can kind of just beat them. Not one size fits all. But we'll go from Iron Twins all the way over to the Phantom Shogun. So I will do like 2 champions per dungeon. I know I'm already breaking my own rules, but we'll do the main champion and then an honorable mention. Or for Ice Golem through Fire Knight, we're going to go regular and hard. So instead of honorable mention, we'll have hard modes. Either way, it's HM. But for Iron Twins, this one's easy. The best epic champion is far and away Geomancer. Geomancer just reflects all the damage. He's in most of your speed teams, and he is in most of your early level teams. If you have Geomancer, you can farm Iron Twins. Maybe not the highest level, but you can definitely farm it. You just need a lot of accuracy on him. My honorable mention will be Demitha, because if you're a lower level and you're trying to get up, there are block damage teams that can help you survive. The Iron Twins ignores unkillable, but it does not ignore block damage. So it is possible to build unkillable teams or unkillable teams with block damage, and Demitha is a great way to do that. So Geomancer and Demitha, those will be my 2 game-changing epics for the Iron Twins. Now Minotaur is a little bit more simple. So I'm going to say that there's really 2 routes you could take with this. One would just be really good damage dealers, and the other one would be really good support champions. So I'm going to bring you one of each. For really good damage dealers, it can be anyone with a lot of AoEs. I'm using Skull Crown as an example. AoE A2, AoE and A1. Lots of damage. She places unkillable on herself. She's a little bit harder to kill. You can build her on lifesteal, or you can split her for all-out nukage. But as far as epics go, for a solo farmer, she's pretty solid. And then on the support side, if you're trying to bring in more champions, I'm going to recommend Godseeker Neri, one of the best revivers and healers in the game. She can revive herself. She can revive other people. She can heal everybody. She heals in her A1, heals in her A2. Lots and lots of survivability added to the team. So if you want to use her and Skullcrown together, or her and somebody else together, then you can kind of get a 2 or 3 person team with Godseeker Neri. Okay, Ice Golem. This is a pretty different strategy for regular and hard Ice Golem. For regular Ice Golem, I would say the best way to go is poisons. So like stage 20, stage 25, you can go poisons. And I think the best epic poisoner typically, I mean, there's a few that are really good, but the best epic poisoner is Dark Kale in my mind. He's got decreased attack, debuff extension, and poison activation. And he can place the poisons, so he doesn't need to worry about affinity. So yeah, that would be for regular. I would say Dark Kale is my epic recommendation. And then for hard mode, it becomes less about poisons and all about HP burns. And so there's lots you could use. You could bring Geomancer again, but I'm trying to bring a different champion per dungeon. So I would say Mordecai is the best overall HP burner from the epics. So Mordecai and Dark Kale, those would be my recommendations for the Ice Golem's peak. Again, one for normal, one for hard. For spiders, similar idea. HP burn and enemy max HP is the way to go for regular spider. So I'm actually gonna give you 2 here. For HP burn, we just mentioned Mordecai, but I'm also gonna mention Akoth the Seared, who is another Doom Tower champion that you can get alongside Dark Kale. And then if you want to do enemy max HP, then Royal Guard is probably your best strategy especially for 20, but even through 25, enemy max HP is still great. But when you get to hard mode, it's more about killing these spiderlings. And the best way to do that in my experience, especially on a lower level account, is Hex. And the best epic hexer by a mile is Akemptom. He is an unbelievable hexer, and he plays spreads, debuffs, and stuff. So he is awesome. My first ever hard 10 team had Akemptom in it. So for Spider, we'll call that Akoth and Akemptom as the official ones. But again, remembering Mordecai and people like Royal Guard. For Dragon, the key is poisons, and the key is poisons doesn't change on whether or not you face the hard mode or the normal mode, so it's kind of just 2 poisoners. Again, we talked about Dark Kale. Another one to mention is Myceliac Priest Ornn. He can solo some of the easier stuff if you have good stats on him. Another one is Eurogrim, who can also do that. I've seen some people talk about Ostrox because he can transfer some debuffs. He's got a chance to reflect them back, so when the boss tries to poison you, he can reflect it back. But I've never tested him, so let me know in the comments if Ostrox is good here. But realistically, any poisoner, and you just need survivability and get them to the boss. But that is key to Dragon. Okay, last 3. Fire Knight is the last of the OG dungeons. On the regular one, it's all about controlling turn meter, and this is the easiest decision of the video so far. Maybe between Iron Twins, but I still think this might be easier. It's Allure. Triple hitter on the A1, turn off the A2, turn off the A3 on the boss, and it's just triple hitter, turn meter control, turn meter control. Typically, she can do it by herself. Even if you play where she's bad affinity, she can typically just do it by herself because she's such a good turn meter controller. Really fast, high accuracy, 100% crit rate, and she is just, you're good to go. When you get to hard, it turns into freeze and ally attack. So there's a few different ways you can go here. Again, maybe we'll do an honorable mention just for hard. For ally attackers, I would say Farrakhan. From the epic standpoint, he is awesome. But from the freeze standpoint, I'm between 2, but I'm gonna go with my favorite, which is Cryoden. He's got double freezes. He's also got increased speed and increased turn meter and a really good passive. So I would say Cryoden the blue, but Nodor Rhineblade is also a good option. I know I'm going far and above on the list, but hopefully this list will let you guys know who to look out for in terms of progressing in these dungeons. And then the 2 newest dungeons, Sand Devils and Phantom Shogun. It depends on whether or not I'm just struggling to think of who to include. Depends on whether or not you're trying to just beat it and progress or do it really fast, because those are very, very different answers. So for Sand Devil, I think that in terms of just beating it, the easiest answer for sure is Godseeker Neri. I know we kind of already mentioned her, but she is like the solo champion that, I used to beat 24 and 25 with. It was Godseeker Neri and Ninja, or Godseeker Neri and Chronom, or Godseeker Neri and Walking Tomb Drain, or an HP burner, basically. But then when you start running to go faster, you just want really fast, good damage. And so this is my team right here, and it's a 12-second team. It's ally attacks, basically, a debuffer, and then Phoenix. And Phoenix is kind of exceptional because his A1 hits twice if someone has a debuff, and it's like one of the hardest hitting abilities in the game. He is good affinity here, so you only need 85% crit rate, and he has unlocked a 12-second farm, which no one else in my account has been able to unlock. So Phoenix is exceptional. But again, this is very late game, especially if you want to do 25, very, very late game. But he's too good to not get a mention, especially in an epic only video. Phantom Shogun, similar kind of thing. I believe, what is his name? The epic can solo this, I've heard. I've never built him, and I guess I don't have him. Oh, I do have him. Okay, Torture Helm. I think he can solo this technically. So if you're trying to progress, maybe look into other people's videos for that. But the epic that I have written down is Husk in terms of trying to beat it. Enemy max HP is big, and he is really, really good at it. He was in my team for a long time. And then for fastest teams, again, kind of in-game, Whisper. Whisper's damage is unbelievable, and she has unlocked a fast team for me. 12 seconds is the fastest. I think it typically is about 23 to 25 for me, but I've done 12-second runs when she gets perfect RNG. So yeah, Whisper is the honorable mention there. Again, kind of just all across the board, but let me know if you guys have any additions or changes you would make to the schedule. But I do think epics can beat most content in the game. I was trying to do some research on this and make sure I wasn't forgetting about anybody, and I was looking up epic teams, and most of these dungeons have epic only options. There are so many good epic champions, and it's more about gear than the champions you have. So let me know in the comments if you guys disagree or change any part of this list. I hope this was helpful for some of y'all. Maybe if you don't have some of these champions, you know who to look out for and who to be excited when you do pull. I hope you get all the champions you're wanting soon. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you like daily raid content, and I'll see you on the next one.